Dear Bettina, thank you very much for your letter from Germany. I am very glad that you are coming to see me in London. Ah, no, impossible. Dear Bettina, when you come to London, I want to show you the extraordinary beauty of my town, all the wonderful people, all the famous sights. Dear Bettina, since your letter from Germany arrived, I have been having difficulties in concentrating. Actually, I should be studying for a maths exam tomorrow morning. It's terribly important. But again and again, visions of your visit to London are running through my mind, such as you and I sitting in the underground, watching the stations fly by and forgetting all about school. Gliding up and down on escalators to end up with ever new perspectives of the metropolis, which is my birthplace. What do you know about London? Maybe Piccadilly Circus, maybe St Paul's Cathedral and the double-decker buses, which are just now blocking the view. What else do you know? Certainly the Houses of Parliament, with its 1,100 rooms, and the Clock Tower, which was nicknamed Big Ben after a very fat and tall government official. And, of course, Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park. But have you ever listened to those guys?
There's been a census. Those censuses have also been about demonstrating and confirming state power. That's a very interesting point. It's getting harder and harder to hide from central government. And yet we as individuals all have a right of privacy. You see, the danger is that I think we're so burdened by centralised bureaucracy today. We're so busy, we're doing so many things that we don't notice that our liberties are gradually being taken away. Liberties are something that you must stand up for. You must draw a line and say no more. You must try and speak to your political representatives. You must try and approach the media.
Do you see the top of that column? We call it the monument. From up there we will have an amazing view right across the city. It is 70 metres high and no lift. 250, 251, only 311 steps. The Old Town Centre is now dominated by buildings of banks and insurance companies. Some of them look like cathedrals, others like fortresses. But the people working in these modern palaces do seem to prefer our old-time English style. Look at that guy. He is trying hard.
Would you like a sandwich?
Yeah. Thank you.
You don't want a sandwich?
No, thank you.
Come on. Don't give up too soon.
Would you like a sandwich?
Yes, please, with cheese.
With cheese? Okay, no problem. Okay. There's your cheese sandwich.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much.
How does it work this morning?
Very interesting.
Very interesting, I'm sure.
As you see, you can find very, very friendly young men here. Charlie Chaplin is a famous one who was born here originally. He particularly loved the pretty girls. income, we could do lots of things here, even just go for a walk. The weather will certainly be nice. I can almost promise it. Dear Bettina, to be honest, the weather in London is not always that good. You should be prepared to find at least a few clouds over here. But rainy weather is actually the best time to visit a museum, such as the famous Tate Gallery. Here in the museum, you can be sure to find some blue sky, at least a few spots. Can you imagine that London once looked like that? Many important British painters have been impressed by our weather. They made beautiful pictures of bad seasons. I'm sure that you would enjoy visiting the street markets and watching the people. If you do, then you should go and see Covent Garden Market, which is so busy and colourful. Please don't expect to know London after having seen the well-known tourist sites. We should also visit the less spectacular areas. At least we should pass them by. Around the centre, you find a great amount of smaller communities. They are like separate villages, but they all belong to the city of London. You will also find shabby areas, of course, with rotten buildings and cheap rents. Camden Town is partly like this, and the people living here are somewhat different. Let's ask somebody in the chemists over there about the people.
No, that's all, thank you.
Okay. Bye. I think most people around here are just working class. Just ordinary people, I suppose.
How much is the teapot?
Teapot? What one do you mean? This one here?
That one.
24. This one here is 15. You see this?
Sorry, 15 and?
24.
Everything else.
Have a look at it. It's rather nice actually. Have 20 if you want to.
One good thing about London is that you find plenty of places to go out at night, like music halls, cinemas, fancy restaurants. This disco is a real in-place at the moment. You will have to pass the security guards and check for weapons.
Go on.
But don't worry, be happy. If only I didn't have to pass this damned maths exam. Yesterday, the teacher said that I was always looking around, as if in a daydream. He was right, but I didn't want to tell him that you will be coming to London. One thing we definitely should do then is to ride with the new railway through the Docklands. A kind of brave new world. Changed a lot. At the former docks, you find modern business district. In the former warehouses, you now find luxury apartments. Many of us don't like this place. There is too much business and not enough atmosphere. Across the Thames, there is a famous place, Greenwich. To get there, we have to cross the river. But I know a dry passageway. Just follow me. I'm quite sure that your geography teacher will be pleased to hear about you visiting Greenwich. Why? Just wait and see. British people believe that the middle of the world is right here because actually the geographical east and west are divided by a simple line on the ground. Look at the roof up there. Doesn't it look like a signal? Just as if they were trying to say hello to you and to say you are welcome in London, in the city of very, very of extraordinary, of extreme and incredible, but you are very welcome.